with head coach Todd Knight, head coach of the Newberry College Wolves football team. 2 days before our first scrimmage, we've got a lot of work. We were lacking some intensity the other day last time we talked. How do you think that's improved in the last 2 days?
There's no doubt the kids answered the call today. They came out, they got after it. We had a little cloud cover early, which that always helps with the enthusiasm. But then the sun popped out, the heat cranked up, but the intensity level stayed the same. I was really glad to see that. Deion Bryant at the tailback spot really had a big day for us. He's going to be a special kid for this upcoming season. Brian Ehrlich and Big Bostic at the outside receiver spot. Those two connected today for a nice touchdown. And that's a familiar sight that we've seen in the past, and I think we can get a lot of miles out of that for this upcoming season. Defensively, a bright spot for us has been Latavius Williams at a defensive end spot. I've been looking for him for the last couple of days. I've been yelling at him, well, you know, where are you hiding, Latavius? What's going on? When you going to get ready to play? And I think he finally he answered it today. He told me he was ready, and he absolutely showed it. You know, and the final thing today that I'm extremely excited about, and we went 3 for 3 extra points and field goals, and the big key to that is Josh Moseley with his snaps. He worked really hard all summer, and you can see it. Britt Blackmon hit a great one today. That's very encouraging because last year our kicking game wasn't exactly where I wanted it to be, but showing great signs of it right now going into the season.
And then a little bit of basics. How are some of the newcomers, the guys that are just getting used to the whole college football thing? Maybe how are they doing?
You know, typical mental mistakes. From a physical standpoint, the young kids, they're where we thought they would be at this point. You know, they're athletic, they can run around, they can make plays, but when you start getting a little deeper into the playbook, you can see the wheels in their minds start to turn, and they're a little confused. So it's going to take a little while longer for the young kids.
And then on the injury front, no specifics, of course, but you think we're holding up well as a group. I don't think there have been too many major injuries or any heat-related issues for the most part.
I think going into the end of it right here, we've had 3 injuries that may end up knocking kids out for the season. So with a crowd our size, with the heat the way it is, I don't think those are too bad odds.
And then what are some things you think fans can expect that scrimmage on Saturday? We might not get a chance to talk after practice tomorrow with the high school game on campus, and everybody's going to be running around busy. But what are some things they can expect on Saturday evening?
I think the fans can expect to come out and see Brian Ehrlich really master and control the offense and move the sticks. I think you're going to see some very athletic kids on defense flying around, transfer like Philip Ashley. Ron Parker's an All-American, some great defensive linemen. So you're gonna see a pretty good team.
All right, we look forward to talking to you on Saturday night.
Thank you, sir.
All right, now we're talking with Newberry College linebacker and long snapper Josh Moseley. Local boy, went off to Furman first, come back home to play at Newberry College. Tell us a little bit about coming home and how that feels.
It's good to come home, be around everybody that loves me and stuff. And Coach Knight brought me back. Said to get a chance to come play a little bit of football. So I'm liking it, liking being back in town.
Starting off at inside linebacker, tell me a little bit about how that's going, working into a new system compared to what you've been doing the last 2 years. How's all that going?
It's a little bit different learning a new system again, but inside linebackers, it's basically just reading my keys, so it's not that different from what I've been doing.
And then you've moved into the long snapper's role as well for both field goals, punts, PATs. Seem to be doing really well. Is that something you've done a lot before?
I did it all through high school and my junior and senior year of high school, and I worked on it up at Furman, but never really got too many snaps at it, but just trying to find a way to get on the field.
Is that something they told you might get a chance to do when you move back?
Yeah, that was one thing. They knew I had long snaps, so give me a chance to work on that. Told me they wanted me to work on that a little bit.
And then how you think you're doing? I mean, it seems like it's almost like riding a bike. You haven't done it for a while, but you're hopping back on and getting better. How do you think you've improved, and how much better do you think you can get?
I seem to be doing all right now. Coach Knight says he likes what he's seeing, but I'm trying to get some snaps every day, work on it, see how much better I can get.
All right, man. It's a pleasure talking to you. Look forward to seeing you on the field.
All right, thank you.
We're with Britt Blackmon, kicker for the Newberry College Wolves. I know you went through a little bit of a slump last year. It's something we talked about a lot, and it seems like you've improved a lot, made a 37-yarder with room to spare today. What are some things you've done to improve since the end of last season?
Well, I tell you, over the summer I really worked on myself, worked on my fundamentals, worked on my timing, worked on my form. This is my last go around at this, and I just thank God every day that I'm able to play football. And thank you for all the coaches for allowing me to come back and just work on everything, because this is it. This is the last shot I got, and I want to go out on top.
And with the stuff you've worked on over the summer, what do you think's improved more, your length, your accuracy, or a little bit of combination of both?
I'll tell you, first thing you got to do is you got to work on your accuracy. You got to work on your fundamentals, going back to the basics. Just going back, working on the small things, and then it'll end up going to the big things. And tell you what, you got to work on your accuracy, and then with accuracy, it'll come the distance. So first I worked on my accuracy, and then came the distance.
How far do you think you can make one from right now?
Tell you, right now I'm comfortable at 40, between 40 and 45. I'm comfortable with that.
All right, well, we look forward to you putting them through the pipes this year. Look forward to talking to you later.
All right, thank y'all. God bless.